Now we're going to turn the mic over to Trustee Geezer and our year of the business spotlight.
Thank you very much. Throughout the year, we've been recognizing businesses in the community, have them come to our meeting to tell us a little bit about what they do and what being in Carol Stream has meant to their business. And today we have Scott Shorney, who is the Vice President of Hope Publishing. That's on Main Place, south of St. Charles Road. Scott, thanks for being here today.
Thanks for having me. Yeah, I work at Hope Publishing Company, which is a family business. I'm actually part of the fourth generation of my family, the Shorney family, to run the business. I run it with my brother John and my cousin Steve. The company was actually founded by our great-grandfather and two of his cousins in 1892. Originally located in Chicago. We are a church music publisher, and we publish print music for churches. So stuff that choirs sing from, hymnals. We're non-denominational, so we sell to all different types of churches. Kind of back when our company was formed, that was how music was first delivered to the church, and then over time, each denomination kind of built up their own music departments, produced materials, and we're seeing that a lot of those have now gone by the wayside, kind of like music has gone by the wayside in schools too, as with companies cutting back and churches having to cut back. So things are, even though the industry is not doing well, things are looking pretty good for us because we're not associated with a particular denomination. So we were located in Chicago until the early 70s, and at that point our building was condemned by the city, and so my father had moved from Oak Park to Wheaton about 10 years earlier and had met Jay Stream and knew that he was developing, trying to bring some businesses into Carol Stream, and it just worked out really well. So we moved in, built a building with Jay in '72. I was 6 years old at that time, but I still remember the groundbreaking ceremony there, and there was not a lot. I remember there just was not a lot of other buildings around when ours went up. But as you know now, it's pretty packed in there with a lot of businesses and a lot of Christian businesses. So we're very happy to be there. We currently employ 15 people. About a third of them are Carol Stream residents. And most of those have been with our company now for over 30 years.
Wow.
And so the company went from my great-grandfather and two cousins to my grandfather and his brother, and then to my father and my uncle, and now my brother, my cousin, and I are running the company.
And do you have children?
I do.
Are they interested in following?
They're in sixth grade and third grade, so I'm not quite sure about that yet.
It's a little bit of pressure right now for them.
We do have an interesting issue in that our generation took a little longer to have kids, so we have a little bit of a gap between whether or not we'll be overlapping to the next generation. We hope to, but it'll require some intermediate help in that. And I still live in Wheaton, about 6 blocks from where I grew up. My brother John lives in Glen Ellen, and my cousin Steve is still the Cook County guy, so he's down in River Forest.
And you've been in Carol Stream now for many, many years. What's the experience been like for you, being in Carol Stream?
It's been very good. Where we ship most of our music to dealers or directly to churches, so being just centrally located in the United States is a good thing. DuPage County is obviously a great, vibrant community and county where it's a very good place for us to be. And we've seen competitors move around to different areas of the country and really find that the Midwest values suit our business really well. We've always been able to find good employees, and it's been a good experience.
Anyone on the board have a comment or question?
Just want to say thank you very much for continuing to stay in Carol Stream. I can only imagine from the groundbreaking you saw to what you look at today when you come into work, how much this town has immensely changed in the last 40-plus years. So thank you very much for keeping your business here.
Welcome.
And I'll also say thank you very much. Thank you for coming in, and also thank you for being a business in town. Always great to have more.
Yeah, I'll say that as well. Thank you.
Great.
All right, well, thank you very much, Scott, and we appreciate you coming in. And at our next Business Spotlight in November will be Mark and Earl Harbaugh from Ditch Witch. They've been around from
Many.
many years. Yes, so they'll share some experiences with being in the community.
Thank you very much.